If you're a streamer, you might be pissing your pants right now. That's right, your seat might be overflowing with some nasty juices. That's fine, I understand. The viewbot situation might be scary for some. I personally think it's good because a lot of big streamers have just been inflating their numbers when they're already big and just need apparently more money. Like, for example, there's this Mira character that we're going to talk about. But first, here's a post that Twitch put out recently. This isn't the first post where they addressed the view botting. A quick update on the view counts. We have teams and tech dedicated to ensuring the views that show up on channels reflect actual viewership. We recently made changes that meaningfully improved our ability to identify bots, inauthentic viewership, and other potentially fake engagement. These changes will roll out over the next few weeks. So at the beginning of August, that's pretty much when those changes took place. And a lot of streamers under organizations, for example, definitely saw the difference and the hit to their view count. Something I do want to point out is obviously view botting can be done by the person, and what it means is you are paying for a service to make it seem like there are more people on your channel than there actually is. And some people have no control over that. There are apparently some people that like to view bot other channels with the hopes of getting them in trouble, which is an asinine idea because of the fact that Twitch hadn't been doing anything about it for God knows how long. To me, the idea of viewbotting somebody else's channel is just like throwing money down a hole and you don't know where it's going. It doesn't seem like it's actually worth it, especially considering Twitch wasn't doing anything about it. Again, it doesn't make sense to me. But there is a person that was using viewbotting specifically to make money. I wonder how much money this person's made because they've been doing this for a while. Okay, so this is Mira. This person used to get 2,000 average viewers. Why? She didn't. She was viewbotting, and she was getting a lot of money from it, apparently. I'm not sure if Twitch is going to do anything about this because you get ads from views and you get sponsorships and deals from views, etc., etc. Like the analytics, your sponsor deals will look at those and then they will decide whether they want to take you on or not as a person that they will sponsor. But if you're inflating your numbers like this, when you on average actually have about 280 viewers, which let's just check back in a couple of days. I'm guaranteeing you that it's going to go down to 0 viewers because the chat is dead. Nobody is talking. There is no activity in the chat whatsoever. So if we go over to stream charts here, we can see that her average viewers was around 1,000 to 2,000. Doesn't matter what time of day it was, she was getting a constant amount of viewers. Peak viewers at 3, 5, and she was always put on the front page too, which is why you see these numbers fluctuate so much. People would click on it thinking that it's an actual stream, and then in the title it would say rerun, and sometimes it wouldn't, and people would just think, oh, this is an actual live stream. No more. The gig is up. The curtains pulled back, and we see the grotesque monster you are. Okay, that might have been a bit far, but you get what I mean. So we're at 1470. It's when things started to kind of kick in a little bit. You can see she's dropped from the 2,900 that she was at. And then Twitch must have done a line or something because bam, down to 300, 200, 300, 200. It's crazy. So this is just one of the examples people are pointing to as to a clear view botting situation. Asmongold has been called out for apparently view botting as well. He's one of the biggest streamers on the platform. And yeah, he even addressed it and said, I've been view botted. So he might be one of those few cases of people that have been view botted. Or he was view botting himself so that he could get out there more. I'm not one to say. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. As someone who started streaming just over 4 months ago, I've considered during the beginning, hey, what if I just got like 5 bots to just inflate that number a little bit, get me up in the charts? And I honestly just decided against it, mainly because of the simple fact that I wanted to build an audience that actually engaged and actually gave enough of a shit, not just have 5 fakers in there and then like be talking to someone that I know. It's much worse to be talking to a camera, acting like someone's there when you know no one's there, instead of just talking to a camera and trying your best and just trying to get out there. And it's a different thing to me, so I chose to not do that. I know that a lot of people have probably considered doing that. Even if I only have 1 or 2 people, at least I know that there's actually 1 or 2 people clicking on and watching and taking that time to engage a little bit, even if they don't say anything in chat. At the end of the day, the view botting situation being taken care of finally, even though it's took so goddamn long, It's a good thing that Twitch did it, but I also think that we're going to see some smaller streamers complaining quite a bit about the fact that their viewers aren't being counted. And I think that that's also probably going to have to be a thing that Twitch deals with. Twitch is going to have to fine tune things because I think that if someone stays offline for a certain amount of time, they don't get counted as viewers anymore. You need to be interacting in chat or collecting channel points or interacting with the stream in some sort of way. You can't even have it muted, pulled over to another tab, or have it muted and then go to another tab and do something else because it won't count them as a viewer. And that is something that they have to work on because not a lot of people want to go on and watch someone and just, yeah, they want to move them over to another screen and they want to do something else. That's just kind of the culture. And Twitch needs to understand that as well. But at the end of the day, the view botting system was getting abused and now it's being fixed. That's a good thing. So, yeah, I guess I just wanted to share that with you guys. Thanks for watching.